Today we're in Cumberland, near the Scottish-English border, to have a look at St Cuthbert's Church in Bewcastle. Built in the Roman settlement, we can see Bewcastle Castle there, all the remnants of, the church itself, and particularly Bewcastle Cross, which, if you watched our videos previously, 3 months ago we did the Ruthwell Cross, which is very similar, and the church was built around that. This is an interesting cross, built about 600, possibly by the workmen that were imported over from abroad by Bishop Biscoff to build Monk Weymouth Church. And it has some interesting Celtic as well as Romanesque symbolism, and probably Syrians and Romans sculptured this. And of course their cross member is missing, but it's well worth visiting just to have a look at the guides within the church and in the church museum next door, which we'll see shortly. This is the beautiful countryside. We will now go and have a look at the church. It is believed the church was built on top of a Roman temple, and obviously a lot of the Roman forts stone was used in the building of the church. And the church was pretty much built, the first part of it was built in around 1277, and obviously added on from there. Now let's go in and have a look round. First we'll go upstairs to the gallery. And luckily the Roman stone came in good defence for obviously the border reivers and the English-Scottish wars, were much held in this area with many conflicts. And in fact some of the reivers' families are buried within the churchyard of this church. And there we have the church itself. Nice little gallery. And very bright. White with large windows. Some nice stained glass at the front. Behind the altar. A nice ample but basic nave. And a basic chancel. Always some added heat and new lighting arrangements being put inside. The back ceiling might need a bit replastering. Quite simplistic but pretty and serves its purpose. Now let's go downstairs and have a look. Nice view out the window there into the Cumbrian countryside. You can see the Roman stone here and how it's been built, rather sturdily. And here we are, going out near the chancel. Quotes from the Bible. Nice basic stained glass. Basic altarpiece. Your average piscina. More from the Bible. And some old relics. And looking down from the pulpit there, and view what the vicar would see when he was preaching. Nice arched roof. And a nice stained glass door at the back. And there we see the baptistry on the right as we pass. Back to the entrance way there. And there's a stained glass door. Sometimes they're a bit of a faff, these latches, but there you go, back in the graveyard where I say border reivers. Many were buried, like the Armstrongs and other well-known reiver families. and church over there. The castle, sorry. Beautiful Cumbrian countryside. The castle once more. Bewcastle Castle. And over there, at the other end, is the museum, which we'll take a look at now. And this is inside the museum, which is free to go into, although they ask for donations. Gives an interesting history of the area, as well as the church and the cross itself. And it's open every day till sunset, I believe. Some really interesting interpretation boards and relics that are found beside in the area, either beside the church or beside the castle itself, which is next door. And there's the especially iconography of the cross, the Bewcastle cross, which we see in front of us as we leave the museum and see the church in front of us, and the castle is just behind that. And here we are, Bewcastle. It's quite interesting. Right beside there's a farm right beside it, and some interpretation boards within the castle itself. Although it is a bit muddy, the ground, so make sure you've got good walking shoes on. And have a little bit clamber up the steps here. This was a big Roman encampment for the Roman wall, and they left to go to the Anton wall, funnily enough, and then came back here before going back to Rome. Well, back really. And there you see, outside, the church across, and the view of the countryside itself. So, hope you've liked this video, and have a look at the Ruthwell video as well. So please like, subscribe, and continue to watch, as we have got some more interesting churches and historical religious areas that around about Northumberland and the borders, the land between two walls. Bye for now.